Relentless wildfires in Greece are forcing tens of thousands of people to evacuate from the islands of Rhodes and Corfu.
Yeah, such a tough situation for folks out there. And joining us live now from Greece is San José State Professor Clements. He's director of the Wildfire Interdisciplinary Research Center at the university. Thanks so much for joining us.
Great to be here.
So, Professor, you're in Greece. You're collaborating with fire officials there on the response to the Rhodes wildfire. What's the situation that fire crews are facing out there? Can you describe that for us?
Yeah, well, I'm working with the researchers here at the National Observatory of Athens and watching them produce forecasts for fire managers. And the conditions are really dire. It's really, really hot. Yesterday in Athens, it was 108 degrees, record-breaking heat. So fuels are very dry, similar to what we see in California. And these fires are just becoming very dangerous.
What is the nature of your relationship with the folks in Greece? Why are you there? And can you explain what your university is doing?
Yeah, we now have an official agreement to share information between our institutions. They do modeling similar to what we've developed at San Jose State. And since we are the leaders in wildfire modeling in the US, they're taking some of the information that we have. Additionally, we have unique observational tools that I brought over here, and we're testing those facilities here so they can actually do the same measurements that we do in California.
And speaking of that, Professor, California is unfortunately no stranger to wildfires. We've seen some mega fires in our state. In fact, what learnings are you taking from your experience here in California, and what are you then relaying to the teams out there in Greece?
Well, just the fact that we're lucky. We have CAL FIRE, and CAL FIRE is the #1 firefighting agency in the world. And so they're on the edge of the technology, using the newest tools. And so Californians should be assured that we're lucky that we have this great firefighting agency, something that Greece is actually far behind, at least a decade, if not more, and using new science to better understand the changing wildfire environment and suppression techniques.
There have been heat waves and wildfires in Greece in summers past, but is it worse this year? I know there are fires in Italy too. It seems like there's this whole heat dome across much of Europe. Is this year that much worse?
Not particularly. Actually, this is this weekend we had the 5th anniversary of Greece's most deadly fire, the Mati fire, where 104 people were killed by a fire that moved from the mountain down into the coast, similar to Rhodes Island, very similar. But that fire trapped 104 people between the sea and the fire front, and it was deadly. So the conditions are similar, but luckily there haven't been any fatalities in Greece this year.
Can you walk us as well, Professor, how we got to this point where we are seeing these explosive wildfires of this size, even in Europe, in Greece, where you are?
Yeah, well, Greece is a Mediterranean climate. The whole Mediterranean area has similar vegetation that we have in coastal California. And those fuels, they're dry in the summer. And if you get an extended heat wave that's occurring right now, you're going to have a better chance for bigger fires, more intense fires. In addition, they have the similar offshore winds as we do, like Santa Ana's and Diablos in California. They have offshore winds that actually push these flames into communities, just as we see in the western U.S.
What needs to change in Greece and California, everywhere across the globe, really, to improve the wildfire situation?
I think fuel management is a big deal, making sure that the WUI areas, the wildland urban interface, places that, where the homes are built into the forests and the shrubs, that those fuels are managed properly to lessen the impact. And that goes for all of Greece. I was shocked to see how many homes are built in the forest all over Athens. And so it looks just like California.
Wow. Well, San Jose State Professor Clements, thank you so much for your time and for your insight this evening.